我感觉到爱，我是大世纪创造者，我看见光。《道德经》translated by Robert Eno, edited by Dong Xiaozhu. Chapter 41. When top gentlemen hear the Tao, they practice it diligently. When middle gentlemen hear the Tao, sometimes they seem to get it, sometimes they seem to lose it. When low gentlemen hear the Tao, they laugh out loud. If they did not laugh out loud, it would not be the Tao. Thus, the standard sayings says, the bright Tao seems dark, the advancing Tao seems to retreat, the level Tao seems steep, highest virtue, De, seems a valley, broad virtue seems inadequate, vigorous virtue seems to weaken, plain virtue seems soiled, greatest white seems solid. The great square is cornerless. The great vessel is less complete. The great music has few sounds. The great image has no form. The Tao hides in wordlessness. Only the Tao is well began and well completed. My comments? Robert Eno may have used a different Chinese version because some words were missing. I will add them in. Chapter 42. The Tao gives birth to one, one gives birth to two, two gives birth to three, three gives birth to 10,000 things. The things of the world bear in and embrace yang. Their qi clashes in harmony. People detest being the isolated, the few, the bad. Yet, these are the terms kings and lords use to refer to themselves. Therefore, for all matters, detract may enhance it, enhance may detract it. What others teach, I teach as well. The tyrannical cannot die in peace. I teach this principle as the first lesson. Chapter 43. The softest of the world gallops over the hardest. Formless penetrates the gapless. Hence, I know the advantage of non-action, Wu Wei, the wordless teaching, and the advantage of non-action. Few in the world attain these. Chapter 44. Reputation or body, which is dearer? Body or goods, which is worth more? Gaining or losing, which is worse? Therefore, excessive desire for reputation leads to great expense. Hoarding leads to deep loss. Know what is enough and escape shame. Know when to stop and escape danger. Thus can one long endure. Chapter 45. Great perfection appears defective, so use can never make it worn. Great fullness seems vacant, so use can never make it empty. Great straightness seems bent. Great skill seems clumsy. Great eloquence seems inarticulate. Haste overcomes cold. Tranquility overcomes heat. Clear and tranquil, be a master of the world. Chapter 46. When the Tao prevails in the world, fast horses are corralled for manure. When the Tao does not prevail in the world, steeds of war are born in the city suburbs. There is no calamity greater than not knowing what is sufficient. There is no fault greater than wishing to acquire. Thus, the sufficiency of knowing what is sufficient is eternal sufficiency. Chapter 47. Without going out the door, know the world. Without looking out the window, know the Tao of Tian. The further you travel, the less you know. Hence, the sage knows without going to it, understands without seeing it, does nothing, and it is achieved. Chapter 48. He who studies is increased daily. He who follows the Tao is diminished daily. Diminished and then diminished yet more. At last attaining non-action, 无为. Never acting, nothing is undone. To dominate the world, undertake nothing. Once you undertake to do anything, you are unfit to dominate the world. Chapter 49. The sage has no constant mind. He takes the mind of the people as his mind. When I treat the good as good, and I also treat those who are not good as good, the virtue of goodness is obtained. When I treat the faithful as faithful, and I also treat the unfaithful as faithful, the virtue of faithfulness is obtained. The sage appears converged to the world, and towards the world he makes people diminish their minds. The people all entrust their eyes and ears. He makes people return to oneness as babies. Chapter 50. Coming we're born, going we die. 3 in 10 are on their way of life. 3 in 10 are on their way of death. As birth begins and life in motion, 3 in 10 are on their way of death circumstance as well. Why is this? Because they value life obsessively. I have heard that one good at protecting his life walks in the hills but never encounters rhinoceros or tiger, charges against armies and is never touched by weapon. The rhinoceros finds no place to thrust its horn. The tiger finds no place to grip its claws. Weapons find no place to drive their blades. Why is this? Because he has no death circumstance in him.道德经第41章：上士闻道，勤而行之；中士闻道，若存若亡；下士闻道，大笑之。不笑，不足以为道。故见言有之：明道若昧，进道若退，夷道若累，上德若谷，太白若辱，广德若不足，见德若偷，至真若愚，大方无余，大器晚成，大音希声，大象无形，道隐无名，夫为道，善待且成。第42章：道生一，一生二，二生三，三生万物，万物负阴而抱阳，充气以为和。人之所恶，为孤寡不古，而王公以为称。故物或损之而益，或益之而损。人之所教，我亦教之。强梁者不得其死，吾将以为教父。 第43章：天下之至柔，驰骋天下之至坚。无有入无间，无事以知，无为之有益。不言之教，无为之义，天下希及之。第44章：名与身孰轻？身与祸孰多？得与亡孰病？是故甚爱必大费，多藏必后亡。知足不辱，知止不殆，可以长久。第45章：大成若缺，其用不弊；大盈若冲，其用不穷；大直若屈，大巧若拙，大辩若讷。燥胜寒，静胜热，清静为天下正。第46章：天下有道，欲走马以粪；天下无道，戎马生于郊。祸莫大于不知足，咎莫大于欲得。故知足知足，常足矣。第47章：不出户，知天下；不窥有，见天道。其出弥远，其知弥少。是以圣人不行而知，不见而明，不为而成。第48章：为学日益，为道日损，损之又损，以至于无为。无为而无不为。取天下常以无事，及其有事，不足以取天下。第49章：圣人无常心，以百姓心为心。善者无善之，不善者无亦善之，得善。信者无信之，不信者无亦信之，得信。圣人在天下，熙熙为天下浑其心。百姓皆助其耳目，圣人皆孩之。第50章：出生入死，生之徒十有三，死之徒十有三，人之生，动之死地十有三。夫何故？以其生生之后，盖闻善射生者，陆行不遇似虎，入军不备甲兵，似无所投其脚，虎无所挫其爪，兵无所容其刃。夫何故？以其无死地。
好一朵美丽的茉莉花，好一朵美丽的茉莉花，芬芳美丽满枝桠，又香又白人人夸。让我来将你摘下，送给别人家。茉莉花呀，茉莉花。